Okay, now we're going to talk about the group tracking page. So this is our green group tracking page, and you can check to see up here that you were in the right spot, and then I'll also have whatever module we're in. So we're in the gravity and friction module. If you go down here in column A, there are all of our student names, so we're going to have all that filled in. Our example group contains our 4 learners, so let's check at Mr. Nicolino's progress. As you might notice, at the very top, there's a bunch of different letters. These letters represent where we're going to be throughout our learning that aligns to the grid. So this is the section 1A, and we can see that because it's green, Mr. Nicolino has already completed this one, as well as B and C. He is currently working on section D because it is this kind of cyan blue color, and that just means that you are in progress of completing this module. Baby Nicolino has also worked on A and B. He is now on section C. And the way you can use this, as a coach I can see where everyone's at, but you as a learner can go in here and see if there's someone else who is at the same module, at the same pace as you. And as you can see, Baby Nicolino is on section C, as well as Panther. And what they could do is, if Baby Nicolino has a question about something, or he needs to think, pair, share, or they need to work in a lab setting together, they could pair up and work through section C. Now let's look at Stella. Stella is in section A. She has completed it, and now she's working on section B. And she needs a coach signature, so she's changed this grid here into this orange color. Now once she has got my signature, she can change it back to green because it's completed, and then she can go to section C and turn it into the blue color and continue working on. That's the general idea of the tracking page, and you are of course supposed to show good integrity and only work in your row. So Stella's only going to work in Stella's row. Now if you look at the bottom, there's 2 things. We have our data tracking sheet and we have our questions and support sheet. If you click on the questions and support, this is where we're going to house all of our questions that we have, and this is a running document. So we're going to have all of our names, of course, in the student name section. So Mr. Nicolino currently doesn't have any questions. However, Baby Nicolino does have a question. He's turned his name red because it means that his learning has stopped. He cannot move any further until this question is answered. His question is, what is the difference between a contact and a non-contact force? There are 2 ways that this question could be answered. One could be a coach could come over and help him out, or another learner who has mastered the skill can come over and help him through his learning and answer this question for him. Now, Stella has turned her name yellow. Yellow means that her learning can still progress, but she does have a pending question. And her question could be, may I use the restroom? And as soon as that question has been answered for her, she can delete her question and then change her name back to this kind of light gray color, which means she's good, ready to go, and continuing on learning. So this is generally the quick overview for the group tracking page and questions. And as always, let me know if you have any pending questions.